silapha sizowakha, nesibona silapha thina sizowakha, thina nesibona silapha sizowakha, nesibona silapha thina sizowakha, nesibona silapha thina sizowakha.
everybody, this is Sparklestorm and thanks for sticking around for the tour. So as we hike up this part of the path to the Australian restaurant, there is access to the left here down to the vivarium hall. So if our guests wanted to cut out and head into that section of the zoo, they would take these stairs down, and I've added just a number of pergolas on the top there to give our guests a little bit of shade. And if we head further up this path, we are going to come to our Australian restaurant. So we have a number of Australian signs on the side that I've added after, and we've got our restaurant name, Wallaby Way Cafe. So I'm excited to share a few of the things that didn't make it into the speed build portion of the video, but I added later on. So let's head inside. So this restaurant has two entrances, so you can enter one side, walk all the way around, and exit on the other side, like so many of our habitats in this zoo. We've got a restaurant entrance and the washroom here. And then we have this large round corridor, so our guests can travel all the way around and get a good view of the animals from all of these different angles. And then on this side, we've got our door to the upstairs eating area. So the idea being that you could access this stairwell from the other side as well, from the kitchen as well, or from this back door and head upstairs. So let's go check it out. Alright, so here we are on the second floor, and this is the door leading to the imaginary stairwell that would bring you up here. And inside here we have a number of tables and some flowers and some artwork and artifacts on the walls to give it an Australian feel, as well as so many windows so our guests can have a view of the park while they enjoy their meal. And then out this way we have our outdoor eating area. So out here I'm going to try not to show too much of the actual animal habitat. That's going to be the focus of the build for next week, so I'm going to try and stick just to the building today. Over here we've got some a giant planter. So I just made this with some Australian, no, these ones actually I think these are African rings. But they give kind of a similar vibe here, and a number of elephant ear plants, I believe, layered together inside here to create this giant planter, and use some of this same Australian posts as I did in the quokka habitat. And then this is just one of my favorite things so far is the ceiling. I just love the wood and glass together and the geometrics of it, I guess. I'm not really sure what I love so much about it, but I just love the way it looks, and then the light and shadow that it casts in this area as well. Just really happy with how that turned out. And then I have a number of planters here on the posts, and these are just a hanging basket with some lady ferns, I believe, inside, just layered together to create a more full plant. And then I've added some iron to give it a little bit more structure between the glass pieces, as well as these planks across the top of the glass to give it a more finished look. And you can come around the front of the balcony of the patio as well, to this balcony on the front. Another couple of giant planters and hanging plants. And then from this side, we have a beautiful view of the park, the mountains in the background, this giant, gorgeous eucalyptus tree, and some more mountains peeking out over there above the Antarctica section as well. So that is it. And I think that was all of the details that I wanted to share that I had added after the speed build part. And I hope that you enjoyed this build. And next week, I'll be sharing the speed build for the actual animal habitat, this mixed species Australian animal habitat for next week. So thanks very much for checking out the video, and bye for now.